Welcome back, everybody, to WTL. Where's the Line? Nebraska's first and only sports betting show. We are enjoying and celebrating our 100th episode.
Yeah.
I am your host, Andy Klassen, joined by
Jabron.
the Parlay Pounder.
You got it. You got it.
And we had to bring Jeremy Odom.
Had to.
Senior sports writer and professional comedian. Is that good?
I have been paid a few times,
Yeah.
so I think that counts.
There we go.
We'll
There we go. A man of many hats. So we've had you on before. I had a lot of fun, so we had to get you back on.
I appreciate you inviting me onto the show. This is awesome. Of
course.
What a great show. 100 episodes. What a great milestone, and looking forward to the rest. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're having a lot of fun with it. So let's keep that ball rolling. We got a triple header. Boy, the NFL does this right, don't they?
They do.
It's like the gift that keeps on giving it, but it's a freight train that's just running everything and everybody over.
Yeah.
And as soon as you give an inch, high school football is over. College football is not on a Saturday. Okay, we'll take Saturday. We're the NFL. We got you.
Yeah.
We got it all. We got 32 teams. We'll just figure it out there. So anyway, we got the Las Vegas Raiders heading on over to Kansas City, where the Chiefs, they're a little hot right now. They're a little agitated, you could say.
Yeah.
They're a 10-point favorite in a conference game at home. That totals at 42, Jabron.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, to start Christmas Day, this is the first one of the triple header. What I'm really looking at here, Andy, is given the money line is so bad in sway of the Chiefs, and I just don't like them covering this 10 points against a division rival. They always play down to the Raiders. They do it every time. But Kansas City has won 6 straight over Las Vegas. The Chiefs are also 7-1 on the under in their past 8 home games and 9-5 on the under this season. Give me that under 43 points where it sits at right now.
Wow. You don't always hear that out loud. Chiefs and the under.
I'll do it all day.
What are you thinking, Jeremy?
You know, as a Chargers fan, this Raiders team's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this, if you've seen last week 15 game, but the Raiders look elite. The Chiefs have been kind of offensively just kind of puttering. They look elite. I mean,
they do.
They look like a team that they did this on purpose and weren't against the team giving up.
I agree.
No, this is one of those things where when an NFL team is a underdog by double-digit points, I love it.
Yeah.
I love the Raiders here. They usually keep close with the Chiefs. Those games are tough. They've had an upset, too, here in their past, especially when they're in a big-time game that a lot of people are watching. This is the only game on. So the Raiders will be up for it. I like their motivation and their spirit right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love them covering. I don't know if they win outright, but I love them covering.
I like the cover. I do believe the Chiefs get it with a field goal probably at the end. But this Max Crosby character does get under Patrick's skin. He really does. And Patrick will probably find a way to win this game, but he is going to be mad with this pass rush all game long. I do believe the Chiefs win. Give me the Raiders covering, though.
And you guys are talking about how, Raiders have been playing maybe better as of late, and Chiefs, you're like, wow, is that up, down? Where are we going with these guys? And this is a high noon kickoff on CBS to get things started on Christmas Day. Talking of what have you done for me lately? Las Vegas, they have covered 4 of the last 5 games. However, 6 of the last 5 against the Chiefs, they have not covered. So gives you a little moment for it to pause, especially with this being on the road. But you guys are going to be steadfast leaning on the Raiders.
I believe so. And I don't even know if Taylor Swift's going to be at this game. You think she's donating her Christmas to this game? I doubt it.
I had actually heard that if you live in the Kansas City area and you leave a red scarf on the front door handle, the Chiefs will cover for Christmas. I heard that is actually a thing. So I don't know. Some Chiefs fans.
Here we go.
What era are we in now?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
It.
All right, let's move on to the 3:30 kickoff on Fox. That is the Giants. This is an NFC couple teams here. The Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles continue to fly high at 10-3, although they've had a couple of hiccups as of late. Everyone's talking about Jalen Hurts and the illness. All signs are pointing towards he's going to play. He's going to gut it out. But we saw that with Mahomes. He had a pneumonia or a similar type of thing that they're comparing to Jalen Hurts here, and he did not look like himself a couple of weeks ago when he tried to gut it out and play through it. So you got another wide point spread here, a divisional game. 10.5 is what we're looking at right now. The Eagles are your favorites.
Well, the thing with the Giants right now is that DeVito, is he going to play?
Danny DeVito.
He got whacked.
Hey.
He got whacked last week.
That's right. He is floating in the river right now.
He is.
If DeVito isn't on the field, it may not even matter. It doesn't matter what the point spread is that the Eagles are going to cover. But Hurts, you talked about hiccups. Isn't that what he has? He has the hiccups, right?
It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's something with his chest.
Yeah, so I think he'll be back, by then, obviously.
Okay.
And in fact, there's a chance he plays Week 16. So I do see him coming back. I love the Eagles here.
Okay.
They need a get-right game.
Now,
They are desperate for a get-right
They're
game.
playing tonight, obviously, probably beat the Seahawks this tonight as well. But like you said, Jalen Hurts should be fully healthy at home next week. And they really need this game to keep pace in the NFC East to keep ahead of the Cowboys. And if needed, that wild card as well. So Eagles are going to smoke these guys. DeVito era is gone. Giants are dead.
Jeez. You guys are quick
Eagles,
to throw some quarterbacks
all day.
out on
All day.
The look-ahead line, the early line opened up at 7.5. Now it's already to 10.5.
For sure.
Could it get – where does that end for you? 11.5, 12.5? Could it get to a point where you're saying, okay, take the Giants?
I really do believe that this will get to 13.5, 14 points. So if you're on the Eagles, do it now. Do it earlier in the week because it's going to happen. It's going to be 2-touchdown favorite for the Eagles. But the Big Blue has lost 10 straight at the Link, and, Santa won't be booed this year in Philly.
So with DeVito now sleeping with the Vishes and no offense for the Giants, do you think that 43.5, you're going to take that under? You guys looking at the under?
I love the over, actually, personally, because I think the Eagles are going to pile it on. I mean, and that's going to primarily just come from Philly. So.
That happened last week. You had a really good parlay going to you, and you said Miami could score 35 by themselves.
They did.
They scored 30, but you didn't get any help, and that's where it ended.
Help. No, I think this is a little different. I do believe Eagles do put it on them. Giants get a garbage touchdown here or there. This over is, I think, pretty safe.
You like that? You like the over?
I love the over.
Okay. Now, the NFL, we talked about how they do it right. They saved a pretty darn good game here for prime time. 7:15 kickoff on ABC, Christmas evening. The Baltimore Ravens, sitting at 11-3 right now, are taking on the San Francisco 49ers, who are also at 11-3. 49ers are a home favorite, 5.5. I love how that's off that key number. It's attracting a lot of action.
Yeah. First thing right out the gate, the only thing that you can lock on this game is CMC anytime touchdown score. Whatever the line's at, just clock it in because it's happening.
Well, he had that one game out of 43 games where he didn't score a touchdown, though. Yeah, I remember that.
That is.
You speak like somebody who has one of your fans.
I do.
Yeah.
And I used to have him on my actual team, too, so it's all going to come spiraling down for me here. But no, this is most likely a Super Bowl preview. This is as close as we're going to get with two teams that are playing like this right now. These are the only two NFL teams that have gotten consistently better, I believe, during the season this year. And these are, the battle of two MVPs here with Brock Purdy and Lamar Jackson. So this is everything hyped up to be. I do like the Ravens to cover.
It's crazy to hear Purdy MVP.
Yeah.
It is. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah. Now, 4 of the last 5 times that these two teams have squared off, the 49ers have covered. Does that sway you at all, or is this a new season, new team, new slate?
Well, I just don't think it's so hard to pass on the Ravens getting this many points. Getting 5 points is what I'm seeing, Andy. And even in Santa Clara, Baltimore has covered 7 of 9 as underdogs this year. Woof. I love the Ravens. They just cover. It's
just such an ugly offense, and ugly's good, right? But I mean, a lot of times it's scrambling, it's a quarterback making something happen, and this isn't a defense that I necessarily like my quarterback trying to pick up yards.
No doubt.
This is an elite defense, right, with the 49ers.
The Ravens offense hasn't looked pretty since Joe Flacco was quarterback, and he had that chiseled chin.
The Browns quarterback. That guy.
The Browns current quarterback.
He's winning games.
Yeah, but I love the Ravens keep this game close.
Yeah.
I love the 49ers to win outright. But to cover, to get 5.5, that's easy money.
5.5. I do believe maybe people even bet this up and it gets to 6.5, 7 points by the time Christmas rolls around. So I really do believe a lot of people are going to be on the 49ers. I do believe the Ravens are a sneaky play this weekend.
All right, Jabron, you gave us a player prop with the CMC anytime touchdown. You have to have a parlay.
I do have a parlay. It's a 3-teamer, about teams that we haven't talked about yet tonight. I am on the New York Jets against the Washington Commanders, -2.5. I believe they got it. Maybe Santa Claus, Mr. Aaron Rodgers, will make an appearance. If he does, this is a lock. But no, I love the Jets over the Commanders. Commanders season's over. They don't care about anything. Next time, moving on to the Detroit Lions over the Minnesota Vikings. Same way with the Vikings. Season's over. Doesn't matter. Lions roll these guys. It's only at 2.5 right now. To end this, it's the Green Bay Packers at the Carolina Panthers. Gonna smoke them.
Whoa.
It's only at 3 right now. This is free money.
The Panthers just won a tough gut check game in the rain. What are you talking about?
With 40 people in attendance.
I thought it got up to like 55 or something.
No, this is too free. If anybody wants to win some money this week, put a whole bunch on the Green Bay Packers. They are going to roll the Carolina Panthers.
And that's not a bad idea, too. If you wanted, you could do 3 straight bets and feel pretty good about that.
For sure.
Run down that parlay one more time.
You got the Jets by 2.5, the Lions by 2.5, the Green Bay Packers by 3. Putting $25 on this, Andy, to receive $100.
Feel pretty good about that. Jeremy, what do you think on that?
I love the parlay. I think it's going to hit.
It's going to hit.
And generally, I see it all the time on X that, Jabron has hit
another parlay.
And I'm like, let's go.
Smack it.
And I hope Aaron Rodgers shows up.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
I had heard, though, he's moving to Alaska because
really?
it's
yeah,
dark.
the new NFL team in Alaska.
Nice.
They have that period where it's really dark.
Okay.
So he's like, yeah.
That's how he is.
That's where the Chargers are moving next.
He's out there. Charger. Is he going to sign with the Chargers?
In LA.
It's dark in LA.
Very dark. Very, very dark. And too bad we had to end it on such a dark note.
Yeah, that's my bad.
No. We are running out of time here, but Jeremy, I can't thank you enough for hopping on with us and celebrating this 100th episode with us.
Absolutely. It was a privilege to be here. Thank you very much.
We also got to thank the lady boss, Marissa Voss, for talking a little hockey with us. She does a little bit of everything for Hurrdat Sports, the empire, the media empire that is Hurrdat. Jabron, the Parlay Pounder. I'm Andy Klassen. Thank you all for listening and sticking with us over our first 100 episodes. Hopefully our next 100 will be, just about as good or just right there. Maybe a little bit better.
A little better.
For Andy, thank you all for listening to WTL. This has been our 100th episode of Where's the Line?